y'all? It's WristFlex, and welcome back to my channel. As you may or may not know, I've posted a little bit on my social media channels. I got a strike on YouTube, which means I'm banned for 1 week. And if I get another one, I'll get banned for 2 weeks, and that's sort of out of my control at this point. I've already deleted a lot of videos, and I'm still getting strikes on videos I deleted. It's ridiculous. I feel like that channel's inevitable. It's going to get taken down, but I might end up deleting every video on YouTube and uploading them onto my Patreon, so be prepared to see a whole flood of videos coming onto my Patreon. I just need somewhere to store them safely. My content is uncensored here, so it's definitely a safer platform. In this video, we're going to be talking about oil, natural gas, and the international affairs pertaining to this, how it affects America and our national security. We are going to be hearing from Mr. Lude, a translated podcast of his, an insider from the Communist Chinese Party, and his insight that he has delivered to President Trump. Take a look.
想啊，这个油气大家牵扯到多少利益嘛？这个油气是每天都要输啊，就跟那个印钞机比印钞机还要赚钱的。俄罗斯做了一件这样的事，在克里米亚事情上，跟乌克兰搞了一下，马上这个奥巴马就宣布跟俄罗斯成为敌人，是吧？那接下来俄罗斯要卖所有的油气都是卖给欧洲，都是北约国家都要经过乌克兰。那俄罗斯油气卖的时候，你这北约国家都得要谁点头？美国点头啊！奥巴马做总统的时候。
Essentially what Mr. Lude is trying to say is, when there's a conflict between two countries, you can benefit from that. That's the way a criminal thinks, okay? So by Obama being head of the United States, which is the largest financer of NATO, he could essentially say to Russia, okay, we're having a conflict here. Us, the European countries, which are a part of NATO with the United States, there's a conflict between us now. So now they are able to make some type of profitable business going on here. You know, we can rack up prices, we can put like taxes on things, when in reality, the politicians are the ones benefiting from that conflict.
虽然私底下都是私人公司做交易，但是国家层面先认可，认可完以后你私人才能交易，这个里头那就产生利益。这就是为什么亨特·拜登是作为这个副总裁这个布里斯曼为什么给他顾问费，他就负责是吧？在美国认可让你俄罗斯的油气可以卖到欧洲这个国家，中间经过乌克兰。
I want to simplify this. Essentially, here's America, Russia, Ukraine, China. All of this is owned, the whole oil infrastructure, which I'll get into, is owned by the Communist Chinese Party. Here's America. We are energy independent. We have our own natural resources, but Biden's, they don't want you to believe that it's safe that we use those. Because they have interests over here. They are on the board of oil companies, and by their oil businesses getting a lot of business, they're getting a lot of money. If America could be dependent on Communist Chinese Party's oil, they will make a lot of money. So they don't want us to believe that we have the ability to be energy independent, which we are. That's why Biden, they're all on boards of energy companies in Europe. They're making money that way. As a result of the Bidens doing that deal, both China and Biden's made a lot of money through selling out America.
一升油你多个几分钱吧，这是多少升啊？气一立方气多个几分钱，你算是多少钱？中共在这个时候它就起到这个作用，可以帮你的钱变成合法的，因为中共的金融系统它是独立成一个系统的，你美国都没法去对它这个什么公行去审计。记不记得乔拜登是吧，在中央公园买的所有的这房子都是合法的，最终直接给你都查不到的，直接一个家族基金，一张纸。
So now, obviously, the Bidens just made millions, I don't know, maybe billions of dollars. They gotta hide that. You can't let people see that. They're public figures. Because if they see it, they're gonna question it. Where do you get all this money? So what do? There's a lot of legal ways to hide your money. For example, I have a house. I don't want people to know that I own it. So I create an LLC and sell my house to the LLC for like $1. So poof, I'm off the map. Nobody knows that I own that asset. Nobody knows that I own that house. And that's how they're concealing their money. They're doing it through these legal ways. And this is how they're hiding illegal money.
在这个里面，如果通过比方说拜登的关系，让美国和这个欧洲国家在跟俄罗斯的这个油气交易中间，比方说他出卖国家利益，比方说本来可以这个价钱可以谈得更低一点的，
对，
然后他经过他的这个谈判，那好，我们就把价钱升高一点，像这种这个行为，就是造成了这种美国国家利益的损失。为什么一直在说这个拜登的这个行为，拜登这些东西的话，他会对于美国的国家安全造成巨大损失的话，这就是你看他现在还是在搞钱。如果他担任了总统了以后，他就不只是光搞钱的问题了，就是整个的这个美国的国家利益都会被拜登用来出卖，因为他们那个像俄罗斯，像这个中共手上他有这个你的黑账啊，他有你的把柄啊。如果你听话，那倒好办，你好大家好，有钱大家赚，对吧？如果你不听话，那对不起，是不是？所以说在这个里面真的是对于美国国家安全是一个巨大的问题。
This explains why gas prices in America were so high under the Obama administration. Now, most older Americans understand this because they've been driving for a little while, but the younger Americans, the ones that weren't even old enough to drive during the Obama administration, aren't aware of this maybe? They don't know because they weren't driving then. Gas prices were so high under the Obama administration. And it's because of these dirty deals that they were doing. They were raking in money and ripping off Americans. And that's why under the Trump administration, we don't have that. They're not doing the dirty deals. And gas prices are cheap. They're affordable.
中共他在这个通过乌克兰拜登儿子能源这件事情上，通过撬动俄罗斯、乌克兰和美国之间的利益，那么用这个油气的事情为这个拜登儿子和中共之间，他们都可以有钱赚。但是我们说他们打造的国际秩序，牺牲了是全世界这个人民的利益，因为全世界人民都会为他们中间勾兑的这个钱，他们的这个高价来买单。所以说那另外一方面，他们又控制了媒体，他们控制了真相，所以说人民永远也不可能知道真相，而且还会对他们感恩戴德。无论是普京，无论是欧洲的政客，无论是美国人、欧洲人，都会觉得他们的政府做得非常好。
对，
所以说相当于是这个模式就是把中共的模式搬到了全世界。
首先我告诉大家，这里边包什么？首先这里有个公司啊，这个公司是吧？就是专门乌克兰成立的一家公司，专门做油气交易的。他从俄罗斯买油气，然后乌克兰再把它卖到欧洲各个国家。这个公司后面的股东是谁？大家想过没有啊？一定是这些从乔拜登开始从拜登家族开始，到各个欧洲的现在在任的各个大佬的。类似于乔拜登这样的人，背后都这样的。
So basically, the people that run these oil companies that provide oil and gas to the whole world are politicians. And when they raise the prices of these natural gases and oils, the people suffer because the prices go up, but that money goes to them, goes to the politicians. Not only are the Bidens on the board of these natural gas and oil companies, politicians from many countries. Politicians that run many countries are on the board of these oil and natural gas companies, and they're ripping off their own citizens through benefiting by being on these boards.
当然包括俄罗斯普京是吧的家族。所以普京的钱从哪来？很多人说，你在俄罗斯也查不到。这个公司谁注资？中共 是吧？谁提供设备基础？是中共。你所有人，比如说啊，这个家族那个家族，这个政治势力那个政治不用管，我全部给你搞好，然后分好钱，每个人，你是卖给英国是吧？一年你提成多少？3个点，3个点都恐怖死了，是不是？德国多少个点？法国多少个点？给你全部，你想想每个人做，然后这个所有的利润在哪里？是在中共手上控制。他呢，定期就给你分嘛，他直接也不给你现金，因为打到你默克尔现金和这个卡梅隆现金上，怎么可能啊？那他肯定是什么？就是用各种家族经营房产这种方式，华尔街给你股票变现各方面，这就是一个这样的。而这个公司后面的股东是谁？
So like I said before regarding the LLCs being used as a way to conceal who actually owns the money or the asset, this is how the Communist Chinese Party, which runs the entire oil and gas infrastructure, pays out their politicians. They don't pay them in cash, they pay them in the form of a property or a stock because they know that it's illegal. That's why they don't give cash. They don't want to have a money trail. People can find out what's going on. They're doing it illegally. They're concealing everything. If it wasn't illegal, they wouldn't have a reason to be doing it this way. You wouldn't have to pay someone in the form of a property or real estate if it was legal. They know that it's illegal. And that's why they're doing it in this way, concealing the paper trails of how they're paying everyone.
这个里头电脑里头不就全曝光了吗？是吧？啊，这个钱太大了，所以说你想想，一年都卖多少钱？这个俄罗斯整个 GDP 大部分都靠这玩意生存，现在是吧？
So by these politicians and lobbyists benefiting from the sale of oil and gas, totally explains why we have not switched to a free energy system, because they all make so much money off of this. This explains why all the inventors of free energy technology have been murdered. Now let's explain the whole fracking talk in America right now. The whole Biden administration wants to ban fracking. Fracking, because that is essentially harvesting oil and energy in America, keeps the gas prices down, keeps the price of living affordable. The Bidens want to ban that because they want to raise the gas price. That'll raise gas prices like $3 because we're going to start having to buy things overseas. Well, unless free energy technology and alternative sources of energy is more readily available, we should not ban our local sources of energy. It doesn't make any sense. They're benefiting from oil companies. They know this very well. And Democratic politicians also know that Americans are ding-dongs when it comes to this. They don't know much about this, and they intentionally try to prevent you from learning more about it. They don't talk about international affairs. Unfortunately, these conversations go over so many Americans' heads, but you gotta know about it, because this is their scheme. So, I hope I was able to give you a little bit of insight. I try to make it as simple as possible for you to understand. Post in the comments if you have any questions. No question is a dumb question. I'll answer it to the best of my ability. But if you have insight too, please bring it to the table because you might know more than I do. So I would love to hear from you as well. With that being said, I love you. I hope you stay safe. I hope you meditate and pray. And I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Bye!